Hi there, so today I'm here with my first ever book review for my channel, which is on this book, Dark Inside by Jeyn Roberts, and it is I think it's a post-apocalyptic sort of dystopian novel, but it's different to other dystopian novels, and I'm going to tell you why. I believe it's set in contemporary America and Canada, and it centres around a group of people who, for some reason, their towns, everywhere they live, people start going crazy, there's earthquakes, people start turning on each other, and all this crazy stuff happens. I'm going to read the inside flap, because it'll probably explain it better than I can. Something bad is about to happen. A lot of people are going to die, and it's only the beginning. Murderous rage has been unleashed. Moments after earthquakes rock the world, people start to change in the most terrifying of ways. Friends turn on friends, girlfriends on boyfriends, brothers on sisters. Nobody can be trusted. For those who survived the first wave of killing, the world is a different, deadlier place. Michael, Aries, Mason and Clementine must battle to stay alive in a world determined to kill them. All they have is one another, but can they even be sure of that? An apocalyptic, heart-stopping saga of rage, hope and survival. So like I said before, this book is on Goodreads it class it as a dystopian on one of the genres, but it's not a typical dystopian novel because it's not like, I don't think it's meant to be set in the future. I think it's a dystopian novel where people are meant to fight for survival and try and escape like zombie type creatures, or just one of them novels where people try and get together and escape these murderous killing, well, they're like zombies but they're not really zombies, people gone crazy and trying to kill them. So yeah, like zombies, except they don't try to eat people, and I think that's the only difference really. But anyway, yeah, I gave this book a 4 out of 5 because I really loved the world. You just get plunged straight into the action, and from the first page I was just left guessing what could have caused this. I don't understand how this could have happened. In the first few chapters it describes one of the people, one of the main characters, Aries. She's on a bus with her friends and her friend's boyfriend, and all of a sudden it's an earthquake, and then all of a sudden this big thing starts to happen. Normal people who they know, they just start turning crazy in their minds and start turning on people and trying to murder and kill them. So although it's not pleasant what happens in the book, I couldn't put it down. I started it was the Saturday or Sunday, I'm not sure, but one of those days, I don't know why, I can't remember. But yeah, I read it in less than 5 days, I'm pretty sure I did, and I'm just desperate for the second book now, and I couldn't put it down. I just really, really loved how good of an adventure, survival, zombie novel it was, and yeah, I can't explain how much I enjoyed it. Like, although I won't probably class it as one of my favourite books, it's definitely something that I want to know what happens to the characters. I need to know that if they get through this, or if they don't get through it, or whatever. I just need to know. When I first started reading it, it was quite similar to Gone by Michael Grant, which has similar themes in the way that a group of people tries to survive this big event that happens and they don't know what caused it, and they're just trying to survive and get together and come up with some sort of survival techniques. Like in this book, most of the characters are travelling to other places to try and find safety and shelter, and they come across some people who they want to join with and so they can all find a safe place together, that kind of thing. But it's told over, there's 4 alternating chapters, no 5 actually. There's the 4 main characters, which are called Michael, Clementine, Aries and Mason. Now 2 of the characters live in Canada and 2 of them live in America, which I thought was really interesting. I don't think I've ever read any books set in Canada before. I've mainly read things that are set in America or sometimes the UK, but like mainly America. So I thought that was quite cool. as I believe the author is herself Canadian. So yeah, I don't know, I just thought it was interesting. Like, although there wasn't an immediate difference that one was set in America and one was set in Canada, other than the characters telling you that, but I just thought it was interesting how they all come together. Everyone across the world, like in close proximity to other countries, are trying to come together and survive together. And there's also something called the nothing, and that's like after the chapters from the four main characters are told, the chapter comes up and it just, this person's talking but they don't identify themselves, so you're just left wondering, what? Who is that? What are they talking about? I don't understand. And that only goes on for about 1 to 3 pages, no longer than that anyway. And I thought that was interesting, and it made me want to find out what it is and what, just what's going on. What the hell is it? So, as I said before, it's quite similar to Gone by Michael Grant, if you've read it, but although I thought it was similar to Gone, I didn't think it was like a rip-off version of it. It really just does. It's like a survival novel, but there's no sci-fi elements to it. It's just zombies, survival techniques and tactics, and like friendships, romance. Not too much romance, but there is some thrown in there, which I thought was really sweet. And yeah, so if you've read Gone by Michael Grant and you worry it sounds too similar to that, I promise you will enjoy it, because it's not like, the only things that makes it similar to Gone is the groups of kids trying to survive with each other, and the whole, there's obviously some bad people, some good people, some in-between people. Like there always is in novels. There's never just all the good guys, because if there wasn't an antagonist or bad guy, then there wasn't pretty much a book with most novels that are meant to be like dystopian or paranormal or supernatural or whatever, there's normally some antagonist, isn't there? But yeah, so I really enjoyed this and I gave it a 4 out of 5, and I've got to say that I really love the cover, because if you see the front of it, I don't know how people will be able to see, but it says dark inside, but the letter A is also the number 4, and if you've got this cover, if you own it and you've got this cover, then you'll understand what I mean. And I really like how the faces are shown there. I think that line there, that big crack, is supposed to represent the earthquake that happens. And the 4 faces, I don't know who they're meant to be, but I thought it was good how they wove them in there. And also the back, 4, 3, 2, 1. But this is the UK hardback, but the American or other editions might have this, but yeah, I thought that was good. So anyway, that's my review of Dark Inside by Jeyn Roberts, and I really urge you to read this if you like Gone or any dystopian novels, because even though it's not a futuristic one, it's very good, and I think it will really appeal to fans of them. So I'll see you next time. Bye.